Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing this evening? As you know, I am Isabel J. Giselle, and this is Not Your Mom's Closet. Well, sorry I couldn't come in as I promised for Halloween. I thought I could get my co-host, my daughter, since we started our podcast together, but sadly she didn't want to come in. And it was so difficult for me because, as you can tell, my voice is not doing so well either. I kind of got, as you all know, I have happened to run with this throat and chest infections. Well, I'm not very fond of those because they come in, especially in winter time, which is my worst time. And it's not such a good thing. But tonight, I'm going to talk to you about something that it's something out of the unusual. I never talk about this, and neither do I plan to again. But as y'all know, I'm not a fan of horror stories, and stuff like that. But other than that, I've pretty much have grown an addiction of just going and searching for something interesting that we all know. And as you all know, I talk a little bit about my experiences in, like living in Mexico, and I've traveled there, and there, the cultures and stuff like that. So what I was thinking about is I'm going to tell you a story that it never, ever came across me until this afternoon. As you all know, I've tell you about the horror stories about things that happen and folklore about Llorona and all that, right? Well, not too long ago, I was reading up about a story about, I think it's a young man from Spain or so, that he was technically put in a glass, like a tomb, or I don't know how you call it. And it's never aged. And it happened also to a young little girl too. But it's because the little girl died of a tragedy that her dad killed her because he didn't want the little girl to be baptized or be anything to do regardless of the religion, which I thought that was kind of sad, a sad story to hear about that. But the young man died because of, him being sick and natural causes. But they are always put in a pedestal of glass, and they never age, and neither, like themselves. But come to their knowledge, I think the girl grows nails or so. And oh my God, I cannot imagine going to places like that and seeing things like that. And I was like, that's just, ugh, I don't think so. But again, it's what the people believe, being Catholic and thinking that things like that are a miracle. But I have nothing against it. I just think that's kind of, not my kind of tea, I don't like that at all. I mean, the young man died of natural causes. He was ill and he died naturally. But still, I think, dressing them up and figure them as life people, it's like, nah. I mean, I just hope they can rest in peace without people looking at them like they're some kind of trophies or something, which I totally think that that's just people think that way. But I honestly think that these people deserve, to be rest in peace and be put, in a nice casket and put down the ground, But other than that, I was like, no, that's not the kind of thing I want to, do or be in, especially knowing that I have millions of people looking at my child be posted there like if it was a trophy. No, I don't think so. But I guess his parents were happy about it. And, the little girl, obviously, the father went to jail and she didn't have a mom. So what can they do but just put her there as like a little trophy? But to me, I just think it's kind of sad to have something like that. And cultures being like that, it's not my cup of tea. Like I said, it's just terrible. But other than that, like I said, it's something that I just wanted to come here tonight and let you know. I mean, how would you guys think having a child be, like in a glass pedestal, be looked at like if it was some sort of trophy, and not really put him in a casket and put him down on the ground like a regular person? I honestly think that's one of the things that I would not like to go and do something like that to my child. I would, definitely want my kid to be rest in peace if anything were to happen to him, if for any natural causes. Obviously, I want my child to be rest in peace and, put, like a regular person, coffin and put down on the ground. Or better yet, cremate him, whichever, is the best thing to do. But I honestly think that put them, like trophies, or putting them because of there's some sort of miracles or something. That's just not my thing. It's all in people's heads. And really, like again, I'm working on law of attraction. It's really all in people's heads that they think that miracles happen. And miracles do happen because you have it so much embedded in your head that's why miracles happen. And because you think, oh, I'm going to touch this person, or I'm going to touch this, pedestal, and it's going to, a miracle is going to happen. It's because you make that happen because you have it in your head. By touching this thing is going to happen. So it's embedded in your head and in your thoughts that you make that miracle yourself. But a lot of people don't know that, and that's the problem about it, that they happen to have those mistakes and think that that's the reason why they make these miracles. But really, it's their own selves. So I hope you have a good evening and enjoy this podcast. So you have a good night. Bye-bye.